Пока есть возможность, всем привет. Мы продолжаем. 5-й эпизод, финальный, последний. Нас похитили, точнее Макс. Такая, музыки, так понимаю, нет, значит хорошо. Но почему было в заставке музыки, я не понимаю. Надеюсь, авторские права не ебанут мне. Все хорошо. Потому что сейчас ведь музыки нет, значит ее нету. Так, ну все, это понятно, что вы затянули. Давайте показывайте, что там происходит с сюжетом дальше. Какие здесь ручки смешные. Особенно ноготочки. Мыльцо. Старое мыльцо. Раскол. Окей. Блин, мне прикольно кеды. Я сейчас вообще не о том думаю, да? Но это не важно. Ну. Я что красиво, все молодцы, ну давайте. Я поиграть хочу. Пока тянет. И... О, все, мне дали камеру. Ништяк. Виктория? What the fuck? Виктория. Кстати, вот этот логово. Маньяка, мы здесь были уже. А чё, я первый, что ли? Нечестно. Почему я первый? Вроде Виктория должна быть первой, нет? Ну да, тебя прям услышу. Так, секундочку. Ага, все нормально. Продолжаем. Так. Ай, поговорить нам было с Викторией. А я, ну ладно. Окей. Подожди. Виктория, дорогая моя, проснись.
Victoria, wake up.
Тебе бы надо, она и так проснулась бы. Ну, хотя бы на имя надо свое отзывать. Так, левая рука. Освободиться.
These straps hurt.
Правая рука. Или ты ногами? А, все, молодец.
Finally, I'm free.
Так.
Almost.
Все, типа, одну ногу освободили, достаточно, да? Вытянуть. Что там вытянуть? А, тележку? Да, давай. Так, фотография. А что там за фотография?
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Это Рэйчел, что ли, получается?
God, I don't remember anything that happened.
Нет, а что дальше?
This
Что
must be
дальше?
the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
Так, сфокусироваться на... Вот.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again.
Мы же прошлый
This
Рэйчел.
is the only way.
Это кто? Это же Рэйчел, да?
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
А, это мы? Это он нас фоткал.
This
Господи.
angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there. Stay still.
Вот и милый учитель.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
А ты больной ублюдок.
Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
Я как будто, не знаю, какую-то порнушку на порнохабе смотрю.
Too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone, and you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
Зато она особенная.
Damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Да. Да. Это что такое? Окей.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Про зачем он взял Викторию еще? Я не понимаю. Виктория? Hello?
Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's Max. Can you hear me?
О, у нее же глазки открываются.
Oh, God. Where are we? Oh, what's happening? You've been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here? No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan. Then I went to Jefferson for help.
Блин!
So weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max.
Черт, а можно промотать время назад, а?
Listen carefully.
Бля.
Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
Это же мы, получается, виноваты, что она здесь.
I just can't believe
Ё-моё.
this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
Так, не шумим, никто не умрет. Ну, у меня типа есть план. Все хорошо.
Victoria, please listen. I have a plan. Really? How? Max, I'm so scared. So am I. But we don't have time to be scared. We have to fight back. Now. Max, I can't even move my arms. How are we supposed to fight? I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're clear-headed. If he doses us again, we'll forget everything. I'm not strong, Max. Look at me. Look what I did to Kate Marsh. Now she's in the hospital, and I'm here.
Обе здесь мы вновь увидимся с ней. Мы вновь увидимся с ней, все будет окей.
Kate wants us to get the hell out of here. And then we can both go see her again. Okay? I'd do anything to see Kate once more.
Типочки.
Just to tell her I'm sorry. Victoria, we will find a way to escape.
Да, если она по нашей вине
I
здесь,
promise.
нужно все сделать,
Max.
чтобы ее вытащить отсюда.
I believe you.
Молодец. Так, окей. Так, собрались. Так, опять с ней поговорить, зачем? Взглянуть. Это что такое?
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this
Так,
one.
это сфокусироваться. А камера?
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. I know what Kate had to go through. And I almost killed her.
Все, хорошо
No,
будет.
you didn't. This might work. Please work.
Понимаю, мы должны себе чем-то, что ли, помочь в прошлом, чтобы выбраться. Блин, тут классная фотография, если честно.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models, my subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Убил Хлою, а горит себе в аду. Господи. Окей. Ну, ты убил Хлою.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Бла-бла-бла-бла. Кэт выжила. Кэт выжила.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
А, ты использовал Нета, он такой же псих, как ты. Ты использовал Нета. Нета, ну, блядь, бедный больной ребенок.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Почему именно Рэйчел? Сначала Рэйчел, потом Хлоя. Почему именно Рэйчел?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Она согласилась на это. Ты знаешь о Фрэнке? Ты знаешь о Фрэнке?
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic
Да
what
ладно.
I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body.
Да ладно,
You
серьезно?
finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe
Блин, это
and
последнего
Rachel
надеялась,
and
что Нейт
everyone
вообще
else.
здесь не причастен. Нет, он
I do
все-таки
love your
причастен.
spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard, so I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how
Ой.
these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing.
Так, стой.
You don't need a
Стой.
computer to print your work out.
Это музон там. Тыц, тыц, тыры, ты, тыц, тыц, тыры, ты, тыц, тыц, тыры, ты, тыц, тыц, тыры, ты.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Не знаю, зачем она просит промотать, но окей. Тыц, тыц, тыры, тыц, 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 тыры, тыц.
I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
А я не успеваю нажать на дневник.
Oh, no.
Тыц, тыц, тыры, тыц, 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 тыры, тыц.
See how these shots came out. I can see why your
I have
instant
all
camera
those
is so
photos in my diary.
А, надо с ним успеть заговорить.
This
Всё,
could
понятно.
be a way
Тыц,
out.
тыц, тыры, тыц, 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 тыры, тыц, 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 тыры, тыц, 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 тыры, тыц. Говорить.
Wait,
Стой.
please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
У вас остался мой дневник. Можно мне посмотреть на фотографию? Пустите меня. Что вы у вас делаете? У вас остался мой
You,
дневник.
you still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Это просто дневник. Дневник подростка. То есть мне нужно как-то его уболтать, да? Я ничего сделать не смогу. Взглянуть. Сфокусироваться на фотографии, окей. Окей, поехали. Вот это мы, конечно, путешественники во времени.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a
А зачем
moment of
нам аж
desperation.
сюда?
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word for
back.
a wonderful photographic trick.
Right back where I started this insane week. And
Of
nobody
course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first
Блин,
to
я
use
бы
images
задолбался
for
бы это все заново
selfie
прожить.
expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital
можно это
aspect
как
of art
нельзя
and
пропустить?
photography for
Окей.
as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Я то помню. Был настоящим провидцем. Да кому это интересно, чего я не пришла. Ой, господи, а что здесь отвечать? Ну, давайте просто
The
первое.
Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then.
Виктория такая.
So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them.
Ой, ну спасибо,
And guys,
конечно.
don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
Time
Heroes
to
contest.
change time.
The winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
artwork.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Так, что мне нужно сделать,
I
дорогая?
have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Дэвиду? Кто такой Дэвид? Дэвид, этот, да?
Is turning in a photo still. You see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure
I should be able to track down Dave found you.
А что? Зачем?
you'll be consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important
Бедняжка Кэт. Вот, предупредить.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Так, 18 Марк Джефферсон, глава Барри, проспекту признать это. Он болен, крайне опасен. Остановите. Сигнал?
You wanted
нет,
me to enter the contest, asshole.
хотела, чтобы принял участие.
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Канась в тюрьме.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Ну, извини, ты уже это третий прыжок у тебя.
It doesn't matter what happens to me.
Используйте, что используете?
I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria.
Пофиг на ваши камеры, что почему не стоит, вообще по барабану. Кэт,
Hi,
всё
Kate.
окей?
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of
Она
other
сейчас
people.
заплачет.
We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we
Обнимашки!
could both use a hug.
Я хотела какую-то рифму придумать, но что-то в голову ничего не пришло.
You always know the right thing to do.
Даш. О, давай сфоткаем. Улыбочку. Молодец. Красотка. Если ко мне так подошли бы, типа, это, типа, улыбнись, сказал, я бы сказала, пошел ты в жопу, не фоткай меня. Я люблю фоткать. Надпись. Редж Эмбер. Сердечко. Forever. Навсегда.
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Нафига себе, я прощу. Что, мне с ним, что ли, надо говорить? Дать фотографию. Взглянуть. Но выйти мы не можем. Ну, окей, сдаем фотографию тогда.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria.
У них еще был
Are you
такой взгляд,
okay,
типа,
Max?
о, самочки
I
за меня
hope
дерутся.
Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
Окей.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Что там за фотка?
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to
Да-да,
enter.
первая
That
фотка,
means
которая, да, где-то
a
там
lot
на
to
фоне
me.
других фоток.
And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Окей, она все равно слишком изменила прошлое. Так, я понимаю, вот эти моменты сохраняются? Нет, меняются, что-то сохраняется, что-то меняется. Да ладно, его взяли, а чё так? Чё, конец, что ли, все? В смысле? Окей. Конечно, не поняла насчет Рэйчела и Кейт. Блин, вот эти фотографии намного лучше выглядят, чем сама вся картинка игры, если честно. Она уезжает? Все, она уезжает вообще, да?
Whoa!
Ну окей, но там тоже какие-то
Okay.
непонятные вещи
You okay,
происходили.
Max? You're safe on a plane. I hope I did everything right this time.
Ну, кто знает, кто знает. Местный учитель.
Дэвид.
Молодец, Дэвид. Макс, ты крутая. Я горжусь тобой звездой. Ты живой?
You're alive.
Я не успею дочитать. Ну ладно.
I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Ну только не говорите, что это все, это прям конец. Я не поверю. Вы еще что-то не доделали. Потому что был ураган, киты. Вот это что происходило. Так. Окно. Давайте в окошко взглянем.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Окей.
I can't
Это
believe
что это такое?
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time.
Как-то это выглядит слишком по-больному,
We
что
were
ли?
innocent.
Не очень нормально. Использовать экран. Здесь что?
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Ну ладно, вот, использовать. Типа она сейчас заснет, наверное, да?
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but
Блин, у них там
so
GPS есть.
excited too.
Ничего себе. Просто ни разу на самолетах не ездил, поэтому не летал.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
О. Так, ну кто хочет, поставьте на паузу, прочитайте. Я как-то не хочу.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air.
Я не понимаю, почему она показывает того типа в очках. Мы даже его не знаем.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
А мне обязательно с ним говорить? Я не хочу, он противный.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed?
Ну, я же сказала, это еще не все. Это еще не
You're
все.
not just screwing around with time.
Сан-Франциско, город стилей диско, это Сан-Франциско. Ёп, мы уже на выставке. Блин, мне сперва показалось, что это кисточка, это бокал шампанским. Окей. О, жратва, фуршет. Ништяк, ништяк, пошли кушать. Ты долго будешь разглядывать, мы поняли. Мы и так сейчас там походим, надеюсь.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want.
О,
I hope you take
нифига,
advantage of your status
спасибо.
and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
After this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Ну, это как посмотреть, если честно. Так, ну давайте походимся немножко, посмотрим и, наверное, серию
Wowzer,
закончим.
Max. There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. А вы были, кстати, между прочим, в самолете. Ну, неоновая подвеска в виде оленя, но это такое себе, конечно.
Oh shit. Pretentious alert.
Поговорить.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
Ну, спасибо, конечно. Нас уже писать хотят. Ништяк, ништяк, ништяк. Так, так вроде быстрее идти, да? Кто? Я не могу с вами поговорить, да? Ректор. Вот мужчина. О, прикольно, горы. О, да, так это нельзя. 18+. Журналиста. Женщина. О, вот наша фотография. Ёпт. А чё, круто, круто. Круто.
Here on the plaque, Max Caulfield, everyday hero.
Это вы там... Давайте поговорим с ним.
Hi, excuse me, you're Max Caulfield, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to bother
Здесь
you,
как-то
but
мало
my name is
людей.
Jamie Lee, and I'm with
Мне
Art
это не
People's
нравится.
Herald. I edit their art section, and I totally dig your work. Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something timeless about your images. So I'd love to set up an appointment or interview with you when you get a chance. Here's my card. So great talking with you, Max.
You too, Danny.
Окей. А с кем нам поговорить надо?
Bad exposure, bad framing, bad picture.
Чувак, тебе бы ухо бы отрезать, и ты Ван Гог.
This makes me feel so sad. Usually these kind of contests they put me to
Давайте всех
sleep, but I like how
потыкаем.
this show is about specific
God,
actions, you know,
I
not just-
love art.
I wonder if I can buy
С тобой не
these
могу, да?
everyday
Так,
heroes
быстрее.
pictures.
С этим вроде мы говорить не можем, да? Да, не можем. Или нам нужно закончить здесь все, именно поговорить с ректором.
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very...
Ну, все получается. Вроде, да. Сейчас поговорим с ректором, да и закончим. Хотя внизу там люди есть.
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
Такое ощущение, как будто я во сне.
It's kind of surreal to be here after everything that happened at Blackwell.
All the more reason to celebrate your success.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate
Так,
Marsh.
будем постоянно мусолить одни и те же темы. Одно и то же, одно и
And
то
I'm
же.
glad she made it out of that hell.
Надо идти
Put my
дальше,
foot down
нет?
with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
Джефферсон обманул нас всех. Надо было сказать вам о Нейте. Это не ваша вина. Что взять от алкоголика директора? Это не ваша вина.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what really
Нормальная
happened.
логика, да?
I know, but that's not a good excuse for a principal. And Jefferson had such a great reputation.
Ты скажешь, быть нормальным директором, не быть алкашом? Да.
Disturbed.
Ну а чё,
I
куда
couldn't believe the
деваться?
police found those sick photos in his dark room. Oh, those poor girls.
At least
Вы
he's in
подумали,
jail
что
along with
будет
Nathan for
учитель? Нет.
kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson. And he even brought him to Blackwell.
А, странная погода, может, это карма? Странная погода, вы не находите?
Now if we can just figure out what's going on with the weather, maybe everything will be like it was before.
Environmental science is above my pay grade, Max. But it sure would be nice to get back to Blackwell Academy the way it was before.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet calling me again.
В смысле? В смысле? Мы что, не пойдем никуда? Ну, ё-моё. Давай шампанское не будем. Шампанское, пока он не видит. Нам уже 18.
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
Да ё-моё, господи. О, хот-дог, смотрите, хот-дог. Во, вот этот снимок классный. Вот, классно вообще.
The story of a photo if you know how to look at all the details of a picture.
Oh, this is so interesting, Matthew. I didn't think
Ну, наверное, самое интересное здесь. Нет, там, конечно, тоже парочка была, но тут прям классный. О, здесь еще вниз можно спуститься, ё-моё. Сейчас сразу какие-то флешбеки идут насчет подвала. Вон, кстати, походу, прикольная фотография. О, тоже хорошая. Окей. Так, а вот здесь что? Во, вот это уже нормальная фотография. Это уже, да, вот это уже искусство. А там некоторые фотографии были просто ни о чем.
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
Ну, радуешься, что туда не попал, если честно.
It's great to read all these comments, even the mean ones.
Ай, так, окей. Я могу отсюда выйти нафиг, прогуляться, подышать свежим воздухом. С ней могу поговорить. Брошюрки всякие. Ой, могу какую-то брошюрку взять? Я только взглянуть. Только взглянуть могу. Газета. О, сортирник. Мы постоянно в сортир ходили в этой игре. А почему сейчас не можем? В смысле, мусорка? Или что это? А, нет, это не мусорка. Это вроде... Не знаю, что это такое. С тобой?
Why, good morning. You must be Max Caulfield. Congratulations for your Everyday Heroes photo. The exhibition is...
Окей, я просто не понимаю, что нужно сделать. Мы походили уже везде. Опять с ним говорить? Серьезно? Блин, ну пожри хотя бы, что ли, я не знаю. Может, после того разговора там что-то с моей фотографией что-то изменилось? С ее фотографией. Нет? С ним тоже уже поговорить, между прочим, могу взглянуть. А, вот заставочка пришла.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi.
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте, ага.
You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
И опять кровь идет. Тоби пизда. Тоби пизда. Ой, громко.
Are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your notes.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
Вот в чем прикол просто, не знаю, это
Left the ringer off,
15-20
idiot.
минут стоять и смотреть всю одну картину.
Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Блин,
Oh
я
my God.
жалею, что серию не
The tornado
закончила.
was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe
Ну,
will
как ты
die.
думала? Ну все хорошо.
Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
Что будет дальше, мы узнаем в следующей серии. А так что всем пока-пока. Пока.